Well, I'm a little bit in my element here because these are the newest additions to the Evelyn Glennie collection. And for a long time, I've used various singing bowls in the work that I do, whether it's composing for media or as part of performances or improvisations and things. And usually the kinds of bowls I use are more mass-produced, I would say, and they're very lovely. And I can certainly, experiment using different types of mallets and brushes and all sorts of tools, and then placing them on top of timpani or on top of snare drums and things, and you get all sorts of interesting things going on. However, I was introduced to a company called Palm and Bowl recently, and the two lovely people from there, they often go out to places like India or Tibet, Nepal, and come in contact with actual bowl makers, and these are more healing type of bowls. And just to be absolutely clear, I'm not a healing expert, I'm not a sound healing expert at all. But goodness me, when you play these bowls, just on this floor, I cannot tell you, how much is felt through the floor and through the body, and the experience is just completely different. And, you don't even have to hold them, although that in itself is amazing. So this is just a completely different sensation altogether. And so I decided to purchase a few. And I thought today, well, what am I going to do? Because normally I think, what can I achieve from the instruments, and try and get lots of different sound effects and so on. But actually, the bowls just speak for themselves. I do have a little list here because I'm still learning the names of the bowls, so I'll just go through each one individually and just literally just strike them one by one and see how you feel. So this one here, which is actually quite heavy, is called an Ulti Bowl, and how it's described is that it's got a blackened exterior and a high kind of gloss inside. And it has a distinctive rim as well. And these bowls are always large with deep tones and long resonance. Well, that's certainly true, so I'll give this a strike. And the wonderful thing from where I am is that you can actually see the bowl move like that. So the rim is just moving, and where I'm sitting, you're actually getting the sound through the floor. So I doubt if that's happening by, looking at this on a computer or whatever. So that's why, we need to connect with these kinds of things. And then this little bowl here is called a stand bowl because it has its own stand attached to the actual bowl. And these are often antique bowls with a stand at the bottom, and they're perfect for space clearing or aura cleansing, as you can move these around very easily. So you can imagine that this would be just wonderful as you are walking around and just using the space that you're in. So if I strike this, wow, it's so different. The sensation coming through the hand is just incredible. It's just wonderful. It just plays by itself, really. It's just very, very lovely. And of course, if you are spending time with these yourself, you just allow them to sing in their own kind of way. Now this one here, and there are two, there's a large full moon bowl and a medium full moon bowl. Absolutely beautiful in how it looks, and then there's a little transcript there, and the description of this one is that these bowls are only made on full moon nights and days. Wow. And these bowls carry the energy of femininity, completion and fullness, and they're carved with the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, excuse my pronunciation there, and the symbol for 4 directions. So the larger one and these two. landscape is quite lovely. And then over here I have two Dolphin Bowls. Now they look pretty unremarkable, to be honest. You feel as though they need a right clean, a bit kind of scuffed and dull looking. But actually, if you strike these, let me think, I might use this one. You might think, ooh, I'm not so sure about that. But actually, once you pop a little bit of water, and you could strike them. I may need some more water, who knows. Ooh, it's really quite lovely. So we quite unsettling there, so really amazing. And you wouldn't want to leave the water there too long, so as soon as you finish playing you might want to empty it so that it doesn't mark the bowl in any kind of way. And so those were the Dolphin Bowls, and then we have a healer bowl. Now this one is distinctive due to the kind of brushed muted finish, and these bowls are made for sound massage to produce long sustained powerful vibrations and deep lengthy tones, that's for sure. It's like eating your favourite chocolate or something. It's just incredible. The vibration just coming through the hand is extraordinary. Imagine if this was in your living room and you struck this every single time you went into the room. You'd be a totally different person, I'm sure. It's just incredible. And then we have three, they're called etched picture bowls because they've just got these very beautiful patterns inside. So again, a large, medium and small size, and they're very beautiful no matter what the size, with designs in geometries, sacred symbols and Buddhist or Hindu gods etched inside and outside to perfection, and they often make great gifts. So the little one, medium, big. Well, that's it for today's video, and as always, links to my social media channels and website are listed in the description below so that you can keep up to date with my latest news and events. And please don't forget to like this video and do leave me a comment so that I know what you enjoyed. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button so that you can get a notification every time I post. Take care and see you soon.